Assalamualaikum everyone. This is me, Momna Technology Wali. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Punjab, Jhelum, and a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. Today, I will take the interview of Maya on the topic overcoming procrastination. So, let's start.
Hey there. What's on your mind today?
Hi, Maya. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Just here with you, ready to chat. What's going on with you today?
Okay, that's nice. So today I will take your interview on the topic overcoming procrastination. So are you ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Cross training, interesting topic. Let's do it. Fire away with your first question.
Okay. So my first question is what is procrastination?
I think you might be asking about proactive cross training, professional cross training, or maybe just cross training in a professional setting. But I'm not sure what you mean by cross traination. Could you clarify that for me?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so if we're talking about professional cross training, it's basically where you train employees to do different roles than their primary ones, like teaching your sales team some customer service skills or getting engineers to shadow marketing for a week. The idea is to make everyone more flexible, cover gaps if someone's out, and generally have people understand the bigger picture better. Is that what you were thinking of?
Okay, that's nice. Why do people procrastination?
I'm not quite catching that last part. You said consternation. Is that a specific feeling people experience when cross training or something else you were asking about? The audio's a
Yeah.
little
I
unclear
am
there.
asking about
Got
procrastination.
Ah, I think I understand now. You're asking why people might have reservations about cross training or resist the idea. Like, why might they be anxious about it? Sir?
Yeah, okay. So my next question, what tasks do people usually delay?
Um, I think you're asking what concerns people usually have about cross training. Um, if so, the biggest one is probably feeling inadequate or insecure. Like, this isn't my job. I don't know how to do this. People worry they'll screw things up, look stupid, or mess with team morale if they step into a role they're not fully prepared for. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, okay, that's nice. How can setting a goals help you?
Goals are huge with cross training. When people know exactly what they're working toward, like learn the basic troubleshooting steps for these three common tech issues instead of understand the whole support system, it's less overwhelming. Plus, achieving small goals builds confidence to tackle bigger stuff later. Did you find setting goals has helped you when you've learned something new?
Yeah, I am okay. Why
Cool.
time management?
Why do Ah, gotcha. For time management, yeah, goals make it easier to slot learning into your day. If you aim to learn one new thing about a different role each day, or even just during your lunch break, it feels less daunting than trying to become an expert overnight. It's about making cross training a habit, not a huge overhaul. Makes sense for managing your time better, right?
Okay, that's nice. How can making a to-do list help?
To-do lists work on a similar principle to goals. They break things down into smaller steps. So, instead of learn customer service, you have review the script for handling angry customers or practice common customer service scenarios. Checking things off builds momentum. Plus, writing it all down gets it out of your head and makes you actually work through the tasks instead of getting overwhelmed. Are you a big list maker yourself?
That's nice. What is a deadline?
A deadline is basically a specific date or time when something needs to be finished by. For cross training, setting deadlines helps you prioritize and stay focused. Like, I need to complete this training module by Friday instead of just putting it off indefinitely. It creates a sense of urgency and keeps you from getting distracted by other tasks. Do you use deadlines for your tasks?
Time I will use it. Okay. How can breaking tasks into a small part help?
Breaking tasks down into smaller parts makes everything seem less impossible, honestly. Learn data analysis sounds like massive and awful. Da da da. Complete the first chapter of the Excel tutorial feels manageable, you know? And when you finish that tiny task, your brain gets a little dopamine hit. That makes you want to do the next one and the next one. Before you know it, you've tackled a huge thing piece by piece. Does that resonate with you?
And that's very unique. Okay. Why is focus important in completing tasks?
Focus is everything when you're trying to actually get things done. When you can really zone in on one task instead of jumping between email and Slack and whatever else is pinging you, your brain gets to work properly. It's like trying to read with the TV blaring versus having quiet space. Focus equals better quality work, plus you'll finish faster.
Okay, that's nice. How can you stay motivated?
Staying motivated during cross training is tough. I think seeing the value is key. If you can connect it back to your main role or goals, it matters more. Plus, celebrating small wins, finding someone else to learn with, and remembering why you wanted to do this in the first place. What helps you stay motivated with tasks you're not thrilled about?
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, what role does discipline play in success?
Discipline is huge. Motivation fades, but discipline keeps you going when you don't feel like doing something anymore. Cross training can feel like extra work, so you need to stick to your learning schedule, even on days you're tired or busy. It's showing up and doing the work, even when you don't want to. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's nice. How can rewards help you to complete tasks?
Rewards tap into that dopamine system we talked about earlier. Setting up little rewards for completing cross training tasks can make it feel less and more appealing. Like, if I complete that data analysis tutorial, I get to watch an episode of that show I like, or I treat myself to coffee after shadowing the marketing team. Small rewards keep that motivation engine running.
That's amazing. Why is starting the
Good.
hardest part of any task?
Starting really is the hardest part, isn't it? Because you have to actually switch from whatever you're already comfortable with to something unfair. Your brain resists that little jolt of disruption. Once you're rolling, though, it's easier to keep going. That's why that first step is the hardest. You're overcoming that initial resistance, and then it's just about momentum after that.
Okay, that's nice. How can positivity thinking help you to act faster?
Positive thinking helps you act faster because it changes how you approach challenges. Instead of thinking, this will be so I can't do it, you think, this will be challenging, but I'm capable. That confidence boosts your energy and actually primes your brain to problem solve more efficiently. Thoughts paralyze you, but a mindset gives you forward momentum.
Okay, that's nice. How can overcoming procrastination change your future?
Oh, overcoming procrastination is genuinely life changing. When you stop putting things off, suddenly you have time for opportunities you missed before. That that side project, that relationship goal. It builds self confidence and momentum that ripples through everything you do. Procrastination shrinks your future, tackling it expands it.
Yes, thank you so much for giving me your special time. We met soon, so take care and Allah Hafiz.
Of course, that was a great conversation about cross training. I had fun chatting with you. Take care and good luck with your work.
Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. We met as soon as possible. So take care and Allah Hafiz everyone.